Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 2nd, 2024. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. All right, Cancer, what we have is taking steps in a consciousness of lack. And for a lot of you, you may be trying to figure out how to gain what you don't have. I mean, and that's kind of general, right? But there's something here about you being very focused on, I don't have that and I don't have this. And you may be on this lack journey, this journey of like going around the house assessing what you don't have. There's a hole in the cabinet. There's a spot in the cabinet where there's nothing. There's nothing here, and I don't have any more chocolate, and I don't have, and I mean, I'm being very mundane, but there's something about this here. You may feel like, it's just like, I can't work on this. I don't have what I need to fix that. Okay. For some of you, you don't have any problems. You're just like so focused on, let me see if there's anything I missed. Is there any problems? I don't see any problems here. Taking steps is the Lovers, 10 of Wands, Death, and 3 of Swords. Dare I say, you're very concerned. I think that the year of 2023 has like affected us all in different ways, of course, right? But every year has been like some kind of crazy milestone for all of us, But I feel like you may think that you have a lot of like the weight of the world's on your shoulders. You have a lot of obligations. You have a checklist of things you think you need to do, and you may be disappointed that things built up or piled up in some way. You may discover in this that a lot of your problems are things that you kind of came up with in your own mind, and that they're not really problems. They're just things that it's like, maybe if I don't deal with this now, then it will become a bigger problem. And Spirit's kind of saying that you've got this hard decision to make, to drop your burdens. That you feel whatever it is, it's extra responsibilities. A lot of these responsibilities are not yours. A lot of these responsibilities may be the burdens of others. You have to take steps to just say, these are not disappointments if I couldn't get to them. It's too much, right? They want you to not be burnt out. And so for some of you, you may be disappointed that you couldn't get to certain things. And they're like, let it go, You may be trying, I would say this, if there are obligations or you have a big checklist, they're saying do the things that are more, the priority is the ones that have like a time limit on them, a deadline. That's it. Do the deadline things, and everything else, let it be. Right? And because you may feel like you can't work on everything. You may be thinking really like overthinking it instead of just acting on it. They want you to stop overthinking things and just do what you can. And the main things they're kind of throwing out there are things that have a deadline, which is an obvious duh, right? But they're saying that more than anything else. And then you have conflict here with the Lovers and 8 of Cups. The conflict is those same things are the same things you just don't want to deal with. And they're like, since, you know what I mean? Like, the conflict is you naturally want to walk away from certain things. Maybe your highest success rate would be within those parameters of like, okay, this has a time limit, and I need to get to that, and I need to get to that. Things that have a definite time on it, because it looks like things that don't may end up taking longer than others, like way longer, becoming a burden and wearing you out. And by the time you need to do the deadline items, that's it. So you have something due by a certain time. Just do those things, because they're showing that something else, like you decide, you say, no, I don't want to do that. I want to bake the cookies first. It's like that may end up taking way longer than you think, or it may not go well, or something may happen, and then you've missed the timeline. Don't put off the things that you can get done, and you know that it only takes so long, I guess is what they're trying to say here. The commitment is Queen of Wands and 9 of Wands. I think that there's some sort of struggle here with you when it comes to committing to something or doing something here, agreeing to something. And it's like you have to do it because you know that you have the capabilities of doing it. You know that you can get it done. That's what this commitment energy is screaming out, in a sense. Like, because you know you could do it, you know you can get it done, you know that you're strong enough. You know that you're capable enough and you're well equipped to do it. There's some thing here with the 5. Yeah, there's something about it being hard to do. You don't like being competed with, or there being some sort of conflict. But they're saying, if you know for a fact that you can get something done and that there's no competition, it's not like you're second best or third best. You know what I mean? Then go ahead and commit to it. But don't have any expectations of winning something. Do it because you feel like capable. Like you feel like you're capable of doing it. I can do it. You know what I mean? But don't do it expecting to be number one. I think that's going to cause a lot of disappointment. It's going to deter you from doing your best. And it's also going to discourage you from going further in something when you naturally want to do it, right? Don't go into something being like, I'm going to be the best at it right now. You may very well end up being the best or are the best, but don't go into it going, I'm doing this because I'm number one. It's like go into this saying, I love doing it, and do it, is what this is showing. Because it might deter you, and then you walk away from something you really do love and are good at. The conflict is ego, I would say. I'm the best. I'm this and that. And it's like, you may very well be the best, but there's something about putting things on a list of priorities. From order of importance would be the time limit, because you may be the best, but something is going to come in that is going to slow you down and make you like second or third best. And spirits like that is going to make you not want to do this ever again when you may have been meant to do it. So I hope that makes sense. You could be dealing with a Gemini here very strongly. Scorpio. We also have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. You could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. But we also have Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.